What's up, fancy friends? I don't have a fancy edit for y'all, but I do have something to say. There's a woman named Imani, and technically she has a man. They've been together 3 years. Vacations, holidays, inside jokes, shared passwords, but no ring. No real timeline, no introduction to his mama. Whenever she brings up marriage, he kisses her forehead and says, "Why rush something good?" And she wants to believe that, because starting over in your 30s is not light work. So she waits. She tells herself she's being patient. She tells herself she's not trying to pressure him. She tells herself love isn't a competition. But every time another engagement pops up on her timeline, her stomach tightens. Because she doesn't want a shut up ring, but she also doesn't want to be a placeholder. And the quiet fear she doesn't say out loud is this: what if I'm good enough to stay with, but not good enough to marry? So she shrinks her desires to keep him comfortable. And every time she swallows her needs, her self-worth shrinks with it. Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt almost chosen? Are you afraid to ask for clarity because you don't want the answer? At what point does patience become self-abandonment? Is love still love if you have to minimize yourself to keep it? Now, ladies, I'm going to be honest with you all. And fellas too, if you're here. Hey, gentlemen. Being in a relationship for 3 years is long enough to know if you want to marry somebody or not. That's not rushing someone. That's not being impatient. That is not begging to ask for clarity. You need clarity. You need to know. If this is not going where you want it to go, it's best you exit stage left. Yeah, get out of there. Get up out of there, baby. Because if after 3 years they still don't know, they may never know. Okay? The answer is they may never know. And just because that person does not see you as a wife or a spouse does not mean you're not worthy of being a wife or a spouse. Does not mean that someone else won't see you as their spouse, their wife. You will never know as long as you sit there waiting and wondering. Best advice I can give is ask the question. Ask. Talk about that. That's something that should be talked about in relationships. We need to talk about what the timeline is looking like for us. Where are we going? Blindly following somebody? No, you will follow them straight off a cliff to your death and doom. Don't do that. If the answer isn't what you want, act accordingly. Move accordingly. It's not the end of the world. 30, 40, 50, 60, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't care. I don't care. It's not too late to start over. As long as you have breath in your body, you still walking around on this earth, you got a chance to do something different, be better, and do better. Fancy said that, baby. Yeah. As long as there's breath in your body, you can rewrite your story as many times as you want. Who's gonna stop you? Who can say that you can't other than you? Stop allowing people to just waste your time. Because that's what they're doing. And time is something we cannot get back, okay? That is one of the most precious things we have. Time. We cannot get it back. Hence why I'ma always tell y'all these 9 to 5s, they be wanting too much time. They be wanting too much time for not enough payback. most of the time. But some of y'all getting paid real good for y'all time, so I ain't talking to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But back to the subject matter at hand, seriously. Ask these men, have those conversations. As soon as you all are in a committed relationship, and honestly, before you get into a committed relationship, you should be having these conversations and asking these questions. But most definitely, if y'all are in a committed relationship, it is okay to ask. It's okay to not want to be a girlfriend forever. There's nothing wrong with leaving a situation that is not going the way that you want it to go. No one's going to beat you. We're grown. We're adults. Childhood is over. No one's coming to spank you. It's okay. It is okay. He may not be the one, and that is okay. There are billions of people in this world. If one person stopped you from living, baby, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's too many people out here to allow one person, one bad experience, or even multiple bad experiences to stop you from finding what you want. Keep looking. Keep going. It's nothing wrong with ending something. Change is inevitable. Oh my gosh. The only thing that is constant in this life is change. Change will always be here. It will always happen. You're either going to adapt or get rolled over. Change is not going to slow down or stop for any of us. Life is going to keep going. You are the only one keeping you from getting what you want. And as I'm saying that to you, I'm saying it to me, baby. I need to hear it. You are the only one who is keeping you from getting what you want. These guys or these partners are never afraid to ask for sex, money, all your time, all your resources. People are not afraid to ask for things like that. So you should not be afraid to ask to have your needs met either. And if you got to ask too many times, it's begging, and you should not be begging. If the answer is no, or if the answer is no answer at all, that is an answer. If you're asking this person what type of future they see with you, if they see a future with you, if they want to marry you, if they want to have kids with you, if whatever, if they don't answer you, that is an answer, baby. That is an answer. Take silence as a no, because it can only mean two things: no, or they don't know. I wouldn't want either one of those if the answer that I'm looking for is a yes. Neither one would be sufficient for me. I would have to exit stage left. Can't do it. 3 years is more than enough time to know. Especially at your big age of 30 plus. You should know yourself and know what you're looking for. It's no way it should take heaven and earth for somebody to decide whether or not they want to be with you or they don't. They know. Most of the time, men know what they want with you when they approach you. They already know. Most of the time. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people waste your time. Now, you take that information and do with it what you will, baby. But as always, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am going to tell you what it is.